Ladies and gentlemen, good day, it's Badger from Oz, and welcome back to Madden NFL 21. Yeah, let's see the season recap. So, Detroit, we finished a perfect season. We took down the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC Championship in a thriller. And, of course, the bloody stream's buffering, as usual. I hate that. I don't know why it does that. Why the hell is it buffering today? Anyway, that's week. Let's sim to the next season. Alright, so we've skipped past the preseason one, so let's see the schedule. Let's see what happened in the preseason. Okay, so win-loss, win-loss. You know, that was expected. So Cleveland didn't show up in the friggin' Super Bowl. Let's shoot for the season goal. Shoot for the stars will be conservative. We've got to still make the playoffs, and because we've got to have some leverage as well. No, we lost Vince Griffin. God damn it. Anyway, let's look at the schedule, the one you've been waiting for. Let's see. So, first nights will be on Prime Video from rounds 2 onwards. Let's see what you have this year. Okay, so Thursday Night Football. Detroit will open this season because they are the Super Bowl champions. And our host Green Bay in week 1 of the NFL season. That's going to be on NBC. It was on Fox last year, but, you know, we're doing NBC. We've got to go with the realist things as well. Got to be realistic. Okay, Sunday Night Football. It's going to be Dallas versus Philadelphia. That will be on NBC. Now, you've got 2 games on ESPN. You've got Cleveland versus Baltimore. And you've got Las Vegas versus Cincinnati. Week 2. Thursday Night Football, it will be San Francisco versus Seattle in the NFC West rivalry game. Thursday night on Prime. Then Detroit have another home game. We've got Detroit versus Miami. And that game will be on CBS Sports. Hopefully Detroit get more primetime games this season. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, nice. We had 6 regular season primetime games. So let's see if we can get that again. And Sunday Night Football, it's Cleveland, the Super Bowl runners-up, taking on Tampa Bay. That will be on NBC. And then it's Atlanta versus Dallas. Monday Night Football on ESPN. Now, week 3 will kick off between Baltimore and Buffalo. It will be Thursday Night Football on Prime. Let's see what Detroit's won. Green Bay, we take on Green Bay twice in the first 3 weeks. Insane, isn't it? And that game is going to be on Fox. Detroit's first Fox game this season. And then you got a Sunday Night Football clash between the Las Vegas Raiders and the LA Chargers, the Los Angeles Chargers, an AFC West rivalry game on NBC. And on Monday Night Football, you got Tampa Bay versus New Orleans, NFC South rivalry on ESPN. We're taking a look at week 4 now, and it's Thursday Night Football between Pittsburgh and Atlanta on Prime. Sunday Night Football is going to be a really good one. And it's a primetime one too. The rematch of the NFC Championship between Dallas and Detroit on NBC. So this will be Detroit's second primetime game. Sorry, I've got to drink more water. And Monday Night Football, it's Tennessee versus the New York Giants on freaking ESPN. Wait, did I just get that right? Was that right? Oh yeah, Lions at Cowboys. Okay. Week 5 kicks off with Buffalo taking on Pittsburgh. Thursday Night Football on Prime. Then you got a Sunday twilight game, 3 consecutive road games. So it's Minnesota versus Detroit, and you can catch that game on Fox. Sunday Night Football does have another primetime game, this time at home. Dallas versus New York Giants. It's an NFC East battle on NBC. And Monday Night Football, it's Cincinnati versus Cleveland, AFC North Football on ESPN. Then week 6 kicks off with Jacksonville hosting Las Vegas on Thursday Night Football on Prime. Sunday Football, Detroit are finally back at home and they take on Chicago. And that match will be on Fox Sports. Then you've got a Sunday night football game between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers. Sorry, my headphones keep dropping off. My headset keeps dropping from my head because I've got long hair. At the time of this recording, this has been recorded on the 3rd of October 2025. Would have been recorded on the 2nd, but I ran out of time. So yeah, New England versus Los Angeles Chargers, Sunday Night Football on NBC because the NFL rocks on NBC. And Falcons get another primetime game, this time at home. Another home primetime game, it's Atlanta versus Seattle, the Battle of the Birds. Monday Night Football on ESPN. First Night Football, it's Cleveland hosting New Orleans on Prime. First Night Football on Prime. And it looks like... Oh no, Detroit don't get a bye. Okay. So next, we got a Sunday afternoon game. It's Washington versus Detroit on Fox. And we have Sunday Night Football between Tampa Bay and Philadelphia on NBC. And Monday Night Football, it's Baltimore versus New England on ESPN. First Night Football, Week 8 kicks off with NFC West rivals Arizona and the Los Angeles Rams. Thursday Night Football on Prime. Then we go to a Sunday game where Detroit hosts Minnesota. And that game you can see on Fox. So can you believe it? 5 of their first 8 weeks are against divisional rivals. It's going to be jam-packed. It's going to be a bumpy ride. It's going to be a bumper Sunday. Or the bumper season. First half of the season. Sunday Night Football, it's Tennessee versus New England on NBC. And on Monday Night Football, it's AFC West rivals Kansas City and Las Vegas duking it out in a Monday Night Battle on ESPN. First night or week 9 kicks off with AFC East rivalry. I think it's AFC East. I'd love to have a bye week and smack bang in the middle of the season. Oh, yes, we do get a bye. Yes, please. Okay. So, week 9 kicks off with New England versus Miami in an AFC East showdown on Prime. You got Sunday Night Football between the two Los Angeles teams, the Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams, which means you Spanos. And that will be on NBC because the NFL rocks on NBC. And Monday Night Football, you've got AFC South rivalry game between Houston and Indianapolis on ESPN. And the Lions return to action. More on that very soon. Excuse me. Then we've got an AFC West rivalry on Thursday night between Kansas City and Denver on Prime. You've got Detroit hosting Philadelphia. And that game will be on Fox. Now, did we play Philadelphia last season? I'm pretty sure we did. No, we didn't. Okay, interesting. So, and you got Sunday Night Football between Dallas and Seattle on NBC. The rematch of the NFC divisional game. And that's on NBC. And it's Monday Night Football between Cleveland and Tennessee on ESPN. Week 11 kicks off with with Miami versus Green Bay. And that's on Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. Not all Prime, as we call it. Sunday Night Football, it's a huge one. Week 11. It is going to be the Los Angeles Rams, my beloved Rams, taking on Detroit on NBC. Kicks the season off. What a way. Rams, Lions. And Monday Night Football on ESPN. So the Rams versus Lions, the NFL rocks on NBC. And Monday Night Football, it's an NFC East showdown between Philadelphia and New York Giants on ESPN. That's Monday night. Let's take a look at Week 12. This should be Thanksgiving week. And as you'd expect, Detroit are featured on Thanksgiving. They weren't featured on Thanksgiving Madden NFL 20. But you know what? Who gives a crap? Oh, crap. I spelled it wrong. I was supposed to put New York Jets, not Jets, York Jets. So last year, Detroit had the game on Fox. This year, they're going to have this one on CBS Sports. So Thanksgiving, the first Thanksgiving game, the Thursday afternoon game, is going to be Lions versus Jets in the Thursday afternoon time slot on CBS Sports. You got Dallas versus Tennessee in Thursday twilight game on Fox. And you've got AFC North rivalry between Cincinnati and Pittsburgh for Thursday Night Football on NBC. Then we've got a Sunday Night Football game between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns on NBC. Then you've got a Monday Night Football between NFC South rivals New Orleans Saints and Tampa Bay Buccaneers on ESPN. So there's no Prime Video. So there's no Prime matches. Week 13. It's going to be a clash of conferences. And the week's going to kick off with Minnesota and Miami on Prime. Now, the first match on the Sunday, it's going to be Chicago versus Detroit, and that will be on Fox. Almost every year, they're going to be on Fox. Rams and Saints, Chiefs and Bills. Okay, Sunday Night Football, it will be AFC East rivals New York Jets versus New England Patriots. That will be on NBC because the NFL rocks on NBC. We've got to say that quite a few times. And then you've got more AFC North football, this time on a Monday night between Baltimore and Cincinnati on ESPN. And Week 14, you got Denver versus Los Angeles Chargers. I think it's an AFC West rivalry game. Thursday Night Football on Prime. Then on Sunday night, it is New England. Hang on. Sunday night, it's... Oh, crap, I can't get this working. Goddamn pen working. Yeah, so it's New England versus Detroit. Primetime, Sunday night primetime on NBC. So this will be Detroit's 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be Detroit's 4th primetime game of the year. And their 3rd primetime road game. And Monday Night Football, it's Las Vegas versus Kansas City on ESPN. That's another AFC West rivalry game. Week 15, you're getting to the juicy end of the season. And it's going to be Thursday Night Football. It's going to be Chicago versus Green Bay, NFC North rivalry game on Prime. And then you've got Sunday night game, another AFC West rivalry game, this time between Kansas City and the Los Angeles Chargers on NBC. Last but not least, you've got another New York Giants game. So yeah, we take on the New York Giants. It's a rematch of the NFC divisional game, Detroit versus New York Giants on ESPN, Chiefs, Chargers, NBC. Yeah. So this is their second consecutive primetime game and their 5th primetime game of the season and their 2nd one at home. Then you've got Thursday Night Football, the last Thursday Night Football game for the year. It's got... I need to drink more water. It is San Francisco versus New Orleans on Prime. Then you've got a Sunday afternoon game between the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions. That game will be on Fox. And Sunday Night Football on NBC, it is NFC West rivals Los Angeles Rams versus Seattle Seahawks. And a Monday Night Football game between Tennessee and the Los Angeles Chargers on ESPN. And what is going to be the last game of the year? So we're going to take on the Buccaneers. We just cannot avoid Tampa Bay. Oh wait, no, we did avoid them last season. Okay. Detroit start at home and they end at home. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6 and 6. Okay, that's fair. So it's 8 and 8. Alright, cool. Alright, so Sunday afternoon, it's Detroit versus Tampa Bay on Fox Sports. And the last Sunday Night Football game, the last game of the regular season, it's going to be Las Vegas versus Tennessee on NBC. So this is how it's going to end. So just recapping. Thursday Night Football against the Packers on NBC. Sunday Twilight Football against Miami on CBS. Sunday afternoon game against the Packers on Fox. Green Bay on Fox. Sunday Night Football against Dallas on NBC. Sunday Twilight Football against Minnesota on Fox. Sunday afternoon against the Bears on Fox. Sunday afternoon against Washington on Fox. Sunday afternoon against Minnesota, also on Fox. And we get a bye week in week 9. Sunday afternoon football against Philadelphia on Fox. Sunday night football against the Los Angeles Rams on NBC. Thursday afternoon football against the New York Jets on CBS, the Thanksgiving one. Sunday afternoon football against Chicago on Fox. Sunday night football against New England on NBC. Monday night football against the New York Giants on ESPN. Sunday afternoon football against Buffalo on Fox. And Sunday afternoon football against Tampa Bay on Fox. So we got 5 primetime games. Not quite as much as last season, but you know what? It's better than nothing. And that does it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please click the thumbs up button for the liking. Yes. This is being recorded on the 3rd of October 2025, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The new season will begin on the 1st of June 2026. So, perfect way to start winter. Let's friggin' go. Or as Tom Brady says, let's go. Oh, woo! We are Wolves!